So yes, I'm preparing to date again. And what does that mean exactly? I mean, because most people, and even me in the past, just dive right in wherever, whenever, whatever happens, happens kind of thing. But this time I'm actually taking some space to prepare to date. And there are a number of reasons for that. There are some things that I would like to get done before I actually go full on into dating. I have some work goals. Number one, we've talked about those in past videos. I have some very ambitious goals this year. So I would like to get those done and would really like to focus on all of that for right now. That way when I am ready to date, I'll actually have more time to go on a date. So I think that would be ideal for me to just focus on those goals and get those done. I also have some personal goals. Health, for example, I'm really working on my health this year, which I think is important because it would be kind of rude to date someone and just die on them pretty quick. So health goals are important. And speaking of which, health goals also runs into the fact that I'm working on getting in shape. So I've been eating low carb for the last year, just over a year. I think it was a year ago, April. And I have a blog on that actually. It's travelinglowcarb.com because I travel tons and it's all about eating low carb with a busy lifestyle when you're on the go. And but working out and actually getting in good physical shape is one of my personal goals right now. And I really think all of these things are important because I really want to become the ideal person that my ideal person would want to date. And so I really want to put myself in that position. It's not about perfection, and it's not about the person I'm looking for is perfect, because I really like imperfections. In fact, imperfections are probably my favorite thing about the people I know. And I'm not really super particular that I have to have, some bodybuilder. In fact, I'm not into that at all. I don't even like pretty boys. But health is important, particularly at my age and at my dating range, which, let's be clear on that, it has to be above my age, really. I mean, man, went out with the girls Saturday night and the club scene is really young, and this poor kid in his 20s hit on me, and I was like, yuck. That's disgusting. Like, I have a hard enough time finding a 40-year-old mature enough for me to date. So, yeah, not going to happen. Anyway, so back to the thing is, getting myself in the position that I want to be in so that I attract the kind of person I want to be with, which I think is very important. And to be honest with you, I'm still really trying to decide what my criteria are. Like, I find all sorts of people interesting. From bald to a full head of hair to receding hairlines, height ranges, weight ranges, career ranges. Really, I find a wide variety of people interesting. I don't have a particular type, outside of the fact that I don't like egotistical jerks. I don't like people who are, all about money and all about, materialistic things. That's not my lifestyle, so lifestyle has to be a match. But I'm still really kind of deciding all the other criteria, like what kind of person would I like to date. And I really don't want to get it down to some kind of science where I've just pigeonholed it to where just only a select few people would fit into that, because I want to be open-minded. You never know who could be your great love. It could be, somebody really short. It could be somebody really tall. It could be somebody who's an auto mechanic, or it could be somebody who is, some kind of a geek. But speaking of the word geek, I like geeks. And that's different than nerds, although I do find nerds quite attractive. But I like someone who is a geek at what they do. And that doesn't necessarily mean they have to do anything regarding technology, but that basically they are totally into whatever it is that they do. So somebody who is as passionate about their career as I am, whether it's the same kind of career I have or not. But like I said, still kind of rounding out all the details of what kind of person I want to date. But I do know that I first want to get myself in the position of being that ideal person that my ideal person would like to date. And so got lots of goals, personal goals, professional goals, very ambitious stuff going on this year. But I'm preparing myself to date. I don't know how long that's going to take, but it should be quite an interesting process.